another in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens.
I can tell you what I can tell you now what he gonna do to you. Oh yeah, I was gonna say he gonna out route and slant you. He don't really run. He don't run with Lamar the way I do. That's why I understand why he don't never trade Lamar.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we
might try to work on it
in week 13. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Hello.
And a nice return sets up pretty good here at the 30-yard
Good work, bro. I see somebody I fought and feed him. Yeah. And I won too, so you feel me? But you know what I mean, I gotta put that out there, you feel me? Gotta, you know, I got to get that dub, you know. But he come at the bus stop or whatever. He was driving, so no. I got off the bus, right? And he see me walk towards the store. So he see me right home. Man.
Oh. Man, turn your mic off. We don't want to hear all that.
Credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground.
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
On second down, here's Jackson. Stiff-armed him. Caught right side at Snead. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Detroit!
What up, though, brother?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
What's up, King Games?
On third down, Jackson steps away to his left.
Ooh.
The line and intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I screwed that up. I can't even lie.
Charles, there's something special.
That was almost a pick six.
Big D lineman bringing it in off the tip there. Really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it at about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. When you got a chance to take one away, you want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Gould able to
you talking to somebody that, you know, don't have good brain cells.
Winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Gould now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now here come the Ravens. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They keep it with Henry on first down. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Mm-hmm. He was playing, but he was getting his head busted to the point he just stopped playing.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. It's complete to Snead. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. This time, Jackson will throw it. Dumping it off for Johnson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of Strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Duke Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Let's go, Simba. If you can't do it, no one can, and foul.
No, that's right, Ken Gates. A little rest on these controls, man. I ain't played no game in a few days.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are
Ooh,
tied at 7.
had a whole buckshot on the back of my head. What the hell? I had a BDB. Yeah. I got you know how your new growth, you know, the hair that ain't in, that's not in my dread that's locked up here, it was starting to lock and curl up on its own. Crazy shit. Yeah, you know, if it ain't no Mr. Clean, yeah, you don't know nothing about it.
All even as the kick's away. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at
Man,
their own
I forgot he had
25-yard
old
line.
Jimmy G over there.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Toss play to McKinnon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Alabama players wanting to show up now.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've been intercepted.
That's a game changer right there. I threw one, we scored off this, and now I got to score off this
So
one.
good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with Henry. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
second down. Jackson dancing to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Detroit! Gun! Hot!
Jackson looking to throw on third. And this is going to be incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was third and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that's what I do. I roll the dice.
Detroit!
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Now, it's going to be a good game, though, between Joe and D-Dog. Now, Joe got something up his sleeve.
And he's going to lose yards. Damn. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker.
Now this time he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Derrick Henry. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
When y'all playing?
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
This fool said, "When the advice." You see that shit, Ken?
Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cassius Marsh. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Mm-hmm. Wednesday advice. Wow.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17.
Tell him advice is a $20 PlayStation Network card.
From the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
I could have got it. I could have tried to dive to get it, but I ain't even want to risk it while I was diving and fumble.
Only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Yeah, you know how to give him some dreads.
Tucker now following the made
Long
field
hair
goal,
don't
set
care.
to kick it away.
He said he wanted some dreads. He said he's going to grow his hair, so I want to know, hey, let me go ahead and get him some hair now.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
What you doing, Stinkbug?
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Wait, hang on.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. That's caught out left by Perriman. And he'll be brought down
Good hit, Humphrey, but I need you to pick that next time,
Throw
bro.
good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Sip, 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 sip. Oh, girl.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Keep knocking, somebody gonna answer again.
McKinnon. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
To go here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Flush to his right. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ouch.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Again. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. This one from 48 yards away. And Gould is able to put it through, and that will knot us up at 10. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3?
Ken, that's your TV.
In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Oh.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Oh, okay.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And the Ravens taking the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
This game is good.
They go play action here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there. And you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gone.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Lucky 56.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Oh, he got a blitz right here. Right.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And not a whole lot He'll get it up to about the 28-yard. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run again with Breida. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Here's Bradley Pena now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Ribeyes.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Jackson on second down. Being chased out left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cassius Marsh in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long
BS tackle.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Detroit! Detroit!
Yeah, I do not want that. Don't want that. Don't want that.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
On second down, here's Jackson. He completes it to Henry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there of 20 yards. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Beautiful play.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mason, that's not a toy. Give me this one.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case,
it has been a long
like the offensive
drive.
line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the
I should have
ability
got my
to stuff
buttons
him for a
warm earlier
loss.
today. Can't warm them up while you're using them.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. A nice little juke. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Breida. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ew, that's just nasty. No.
Second down, here's Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Again to Henry. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball,
you about to play
all
your
the ball
game?
security terms that have ever been used, they
You got
come
a
into play
cast
for
up?
the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending
I
up
can
winning
look
this
when
game.
I come out of here.
To throw is Jackson. Looking to throw on second down. And
Oh
look
my
at
God, I
this.
didn't mean to
They
throw
get
to
the
him.
turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. Well, that's
I
three
had a
picks
receiver. I
he's
hit
now
the
thrown
damn
this
wrong
game.
button.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is
I'm
the
out of
season
damn
of giving.
broadcast. I
Maybe
fucked
for
up.
his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Black 80! Black 80!
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it with McKinnon. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a gain of 9, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now McKinnon. Open space inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here again is McKinnon. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run with Breida. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now a toss play. It's Breida. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Gold to add the extra point. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly.
You got this, Simba.
It's knocked away, but a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw, deep depth, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore, and even 50 yards. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught at the 8. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. In for the score. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Tucker with the extra point, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only
Nice
tie.
drive.
Thank you, King Ace. I try my best.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how
All right, we about to eat 30 seconds.
He's back to throw.
You're welcome, brother.
Right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off
Good
here by
game.
Jimmy Smith. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Ooh, I wanted to run a play so bad. Because you called that timeout. I was sure about to. I said, man, I'm about to pick a play. I said, wait a minute. I said, he baited me. You didn't turn on your little strip ball. Yeah, he didn't turn on the little strip ball thing and everything. Nah, I take my little win. Let me go on out the door.
Nice pick. Congratulations on the win.
I owe it to you, King Ace. You've been over there motivating me. Ken over there ain't said nothing, you know.
Teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about
you wasn't saying that before you were playing.
They were able
Yep.
to do that here in this one.
My rookie won that game for me.
Not letting them break your
That nigga
serve.
caught that last touchdown,
Hold on to
boy.
it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Baltimore, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Niners, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL.
No problem, we're brothers.
I'm two. On one day on my third, I was too broke, now too rich. Made 100K on my third shift from a.
Hello.
Boy, so, boy, and I'm a gangster. And you a boy.
Hey.
Man, we been getting money for
Hello.
a long time. We was out here
No, and I kept calling and calling, and I left
don't never really have
voicemail.
no punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch
All right.
line. Nothing, need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we two up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. First I pull up, hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now. Yeah, I'm too up. Brown blew up. Copped that new rape on them haters. Threw up. Brother went to jail for them. Told me you up. First time I seen 100 bands, yeah, I grew up. Ooh, on the couch with my shoe up. And we was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we were blowing your budget in the club to boof up. If your dog fall in your ball hog, get your whole crew up. Ooh, right now, I got you.
Those
Right
deep
now,
accuracy.
need a Uber right
Shit.
now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we two up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. First up, hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count. Cause I'm too up right now. Too.
There you go. That's all I wanted. Wish you would try to run on me, nigga. Fuck you think this is?